Afternoon, lads. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've actually missed doing YouTube videos a little bit. Just because I'm feeling lazy and it is, I think, 25 past 10 as I'm recording this, it is. Um, Verdansk is back, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, lads, they have absolutely done unreal with this update. This update is fantastic. So, I'm gonna be really lazy. I don't want to play a game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spectate some solos. So I'm going to quickly die, try and win my gulag, and I'll see you in there. Right, okay. So I won the gulag, which is the whole point of doing this, because now I can just go kersplat and let's look at some people, shall we? After the whole fucking Warzone defeat thing. This might take a little while. So who are we watching first? Don't know because it's a back screen. We're looking at Amaze TV, who is driving backwards. Right. Okay. He's using a heartbeat. And do you know what? I'm actually using a heartbeat myself. Kind of. I'm only using it if I pick it up. But let me know what your guys' favorite thing about this update is. And I can tell you what my one is. In the same way that the launch of Verdansk had, there is a really good meta. Granted, the HDR is meta like it was back then, and the HDR in this is fucking infinite range, which is a good thing because it has a bullet drop as well, which it does need. Because if it was hit scan, then the gun would just be stupid. But I actually really like this up there right now because the meta is really good. The meta is really good. I like the scroll conversion on the SWAT 556. That's what I'm using. The kilo is quite good. The AMAX is quite good. MP5 did probably need a nerf, but we're not going to complain. The AK is actually probably the best SMG in the game, so I might use that. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to. But like, the meta is fun, and the best thing about Verdansk is so many of oh, he's dead. So many of the metas were fun. So this meta is right up there. Like, it actually genuinely feels like you can go and have a chat with your friends and fucking chill out, have a good time. I didn't know they did this. But, like, I love Verdansk. But let me know as well, lads, what your favourite meta on Verdansk was. Or what your least favourite meta on the map was. My favourite, ooh. I'm just talking shy just because I think this guy is gonna die or stay in the back of his spawn and not move. Uh, yeah, I told you. I think my favorite, without a doubt, is the Growl and the MP5 and the FFAR. It's a very, very, very close second. Very close second. And then my least favorite is definitely the DMR. Like, I didn't like the Vanguard integration weapons. I thought so many of them were just stupid. I thought the Bren was bad. I thought the own gun, I didn't like the own gun. That sight, even with a sight on it, just threw me off. MP40 was good. And the automaton before it got nerfed was kind of fun to use, even though they nerfed it really, really quick. Same with the MG82. I remember the MG82, oh man, it took them 3 days to nerf that. And I remember it because it was the first, like, stupidly overpowered gun in the Cold War integration. And Nick Merckx, who I used to watch a good bit back then, actually asked Raven, who had literally just taken over Warzone, to not nerf it for like a week or something. And they were like, yeah, nah, mate, that's not happening, mate. Look, I think that is someone dead there. But yeah, I didn't like the DMR. And the worst thing about the DMR was it took them 3 times to nerf it. And that's what really killed the integrations. Now, don't get me wrong. When they integrated Cold War into Verdansk, I was so happy. I was so ready.
Requesting recon flyover.
But I don't know. There's a if I had to fix 2 things about Verdansk right now, I'd put zip lines around places that they used to have zip lines. I'm pretty sure they don't have zip lines in a few places. Like, they need to put zip lines in downtown again. Have to. Because there's been a few times now where sorry. There's been a few times where we've had a downtown circle, me and my fucking friends. And we haven't been able to properly rotate because
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
oh my god, what's this guy doing? I think he hit him with 1 shot and then he's going to throw a Molotov. Right, okay. So they need to add the zip lines back into downtown because they added them a little bit before the Cold War update and then they kept them in the Cold War update. So they need to add that back. This lad is shooting Casper. They need to add a bit more money. I think money is essential. I do think having too much money though will ruin it. I like the slow feel of the game. So I wouldn't add too much. But I'd change the minimum you can get to like maybe 250. And that's it. I'd take the 200s out. Because I don't think 200s really make any sense. But then after that, just more plates. I wouldn't add too many plates. I'd keep the way the plates are,
Requesting
where
recon
it's
flyover.
5 and then A for a satchel. Because that's how it originally was. And I think they need to keep it at that. Because honestly, I think keeping it like that, it means you need to be a bit more resourceful, but they do need to add oh, fucking Jesus. They do need to add a few more plates. I like how I'm not even commentating about the fucking guys, because what's the point? No, C9, bro. This lad doesn't know what he's doing, you know. But let me know, as well as what your favourite meta is, what you think Verdansk needs to add, because you never know. As long as they keep on top, like they did with Verdansk, this will probably save Warzone. And I am not going to lie to you boys, I actually prefer Warzone to multiplayer. Multiplayer this year is decent, but what killed multiplayer is a lot of people just want to play ranked. This guy doesn't know what he's doing because he's using a Car 98K and he's trying to snipe from far away with a car, and it only one shots from 71 meters. But yeah, a lot of people only want to play ranked on multiplayer. But the problem is with multiplayer is there's so many hackers on PC, and if they don't get rid of the hackers, which they promised they would because they promised Ricochet was way better at the start of the year, then they're not going to have a successful COD. Now, don't get me wrong, for me this is the best COD they've had since probably Modern Warfare 2019, even though 2019 wasn't that great. Like, the only reason people have fond memories of Modern Warfare 2019 is Warzone. Because it had the same engine, it had the same weapons, and it had the same developers. And it was free to play. So you could literally download Warzone and have all the weapons in that, and you'd be fine. But the guns for Modern Warfare 2019 weren't that great, you know. Like, it's actually bad I can remember my Growl class that I used for then, and I can remember one of the classes you'd use for
Gas is inbound. Marking new
MP5.
safe zone.
Sorry. So with the Growl, you have the mono suppressor,
Biofile is active.
which they
Buy
did
station
bring
prices
back
are adjusted. Contract marked.
in this season. I know exactly what this guy's deal is. They brought back the mono suppressor. The way the iron sights are on this Growl, that was the iron sights for the Archangel barrel on the Growl, which was ridiculous. You'd have the Commando foregrip. You'd either have the 50 or the 60, depending. You only really needed the 50, but you could have used the 60. And then you'd either have the Commando foregrip. No, the Commando stock. Or you'd have one of the stocks. And that is it. And then the MP5, you either have the mono suppressor or
Gas is closing
the
in.
integral monolithic. You'd have the uh, hip fire grip. I swear there's smokes, no? I don't know. Hip fire grip. You'd have 45 mag.
Fire sales
You
over.
have a laser
Adjusting
on it,
devices.
and you'd have a grip on it. What is this guy doing, by the way? I'm not even gonna lie to you boys, there are some absolute donuts in my lobby. I won't even say I'll win because I don't even think I'd win. But there are some absolute donuts in my lobby. And I have an alright KD because I haven't played enough yet, so he had a custom kilo and a HDR. Right, okay.
Contract marked.
Oh, man. Let me actually say something about Verdansk. And this might come off a bit since I'm looking at this guy. If you learn the rotations of Verdansk and you know where you want to go every single time, you're gonna be sorted. I'm not even gonna lie. This lad has bank, you know. This is one of these guys that be like, oh, if I get fucking top 10, I'm the best player in the game. Oh man, you need to watch me. But honestly, like, it actually takes a little bit of skill to fucking rotate. And I don't think people realize how fucking integral it is to learn how to rotate in this game.
Gas is closing in.
They actually
Get to the
don't.
new safe zone.
Like, you'd probably think, oh, Colin, come on, you're talking fucking horror shit, like. But no, you actually need to learn how to rotate in this game. If you don't learn how to rotate, then you're not gonna have a chance to fucking kill anybody, like. There's someone underneath this guy. And I am so ready for this guy to die, because he's boring the fuck out of me. It's not going down, unfortunately, because this guy, unfortunately, doesn't know that jumping up onto something will make you do that, but yeah.
You're losing ground. Move it.
I have been watching this lobby for about fucking 18 minutes.
Taking
And I
effective
am
fire.
watching a guy who is aiming 6 feet over this guy, trying to kill him. He's not pushing you, bud. Don't worry.
Got one.
Wow. I've seen a lot of donuts in my life. That guy might take the cake for the biggest donut. I don't know what he's thinking. I just hit him in the head. How is he not dead? 71 meters. That's probably like 150. No, I'm not saying it is, because it might not be, but it looks that way. Oh, that was a good shot to be fair, actually. Well, You don't want no part of it.
Taking fire!
That's a kilo anyway.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I do actually kind of wish that the kilo, not the kilo, the car had a longer fucking kill distance. Because the car back then, even though it was a marksman rifle, which made no sense because it was obviously a sniper, was so fucking good to use. And I actually remember my younger brother and my youngest brother used to love the gun before it got nerfed in, I think, the Vanguard integration. I actually can't fully remember. But the gun was so fucking good. Like, if you were using a sniper, the car was the sniper to use, and this guy's trying to shoot. He's not even aiming at the dude, he's trying to shoot him.
Gas is inbound.
Because that's going to kill him. Right. You need to buy stuff now that you have 50k nearly.
Requesting recon flyover.
Right, he's in advanced. And he's pushing up like down, there's no one around him. Right. You hit him in the booty. I'm only commentating about the game now because there's 11 people left.
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I like how they kept the change for the gas mask though. So if you guys didn't know, there actually used to be a pull down animation. And it would not fucking not do it if you weren't in the gas. So like if you weren't in the gas and you pulled down the gas mask, it'd pull it back up. And for years it was like that, and it got so many people killed. And it wasn't until Modern Warfare 3 came into Warzone 2 that they changed it. I can't see if there's anyone on this. I'm not sure if it's the same for you guys, but I cannot see. Oh, it's a little Fortnite kid. He's camping in a bush. Not that he can see him. Never mind, he did see him. Wow, this guy got money. What's the betting this guy's gonna win?
Gas is inbound.
I just have a feeling this guy's gonna win, and I don't even want him to win. I know he should be like fucking swag or Tim the Tam Man and want this guy to win, but I don't. This guy's boring.
You're in the top 5. Bring home the win.
This guy is really boring. He's got a shit playstyle and he's a shit player.
Target down.
Gas is moving.
Alright, I'll give him that. That was a good snipe. You might not want to go there. There's a few missiles. No, pick that gun up. That's a good gun. No, go back and pick that gun up. That's a very good gun. What's Ben is gonna pull up for the house? Like positioning yourself here is really important. It's a two-player game now. It's 1v1.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
This guy is going absolutely mental now. This guy is going absolutely mental. I will give this guy credit where credit is due though. He was very, very smart at the end. He's very, very smart at the end. Some of the squad mates are still playing. I'm not playing with anybody. But yeah, let me know what you think of that, lads. I don't know if I'll be doing it a lot, but let me know what you think in the comments down below if you want to see more of this. Leave this a like, and yeah, I will chat you later.